Young gun, no one that back calling me splurge. Why me jump right out the curb? Bentley spread fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crack up the foreign, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purge.
She a baddie, she showing her panties. She shaking like jelly. 100 bands of Chanel, but I'm still shaking ass in the deli. With my bitch getting dirty. He like him already. He want the wop, but I just want the fatty. And I'm back in his partner, I'm petty. Don't be that B while he eating my honey. You know niggas love bitches with money. I get a lot. Taking a spot. If you ain't cooking, then get off the pot. My name Ice, but I always say hot. Passenger princess, he passed me his knob. Baddest little bitch on my block. Me and baddies be getting along, so they always be searching my block. Me and baddies be getting along, so they always be searching my block. Me and baddies be getting along, so they always be searching my block.
This right here is my swag. All the girls are on me. Damn, everybody pay attention. This right here is my pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Pretty boy swag. Girls on my pretty boy swag. Girls on my name with that pretty boy swag.
Hey, what it do, beautiful people? How are all of you beautiful souls out there? Yes, praise be to be, baby. Y'all already know these vibes. Welcome to KATZ Flow. I'm here with episode 2, and I got a co-host with me tonight. Yeah, Al. What up, V?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, V. That's what's up. How you feeling?
I'm good.
That's what's up. Well, today's episode's 2, and we dropping it with Wi-Fi rich, integrity broke, the facade era. Okay, now everybody looks good online, until real life pulls up. If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it hit, maybe it's a mirror. Tonight we're going to be talking about the facade era, when the online image doesn't match what's really going on behind the scenes, all right? So grab your drinks, whatever you got going on, go do that, and just strap in for a good little session here. Like I said, it's unfiltered. We talk out ish. So if you ain't about that, you ain't wanting to have that mirror on you, this is not going to be for you. But check it. And again, before anybody gets defensive, okay, let me be clear on that, right? Don't get defensive.
Yep.
All right. This isn't about judging struggle. This isn't about not knowing that struggle is real, because in this day and age, we all got to know struggle is real.
Yep, everybody.
Exactly. So this is about accountability and authenticity, because you can be going through it and still be honest. I know I'm honest with my shit. I don't have a facade online. I'm me. I'm Kat. You're going to see different hats that Kat's wear, but it's always going to be me. I ain't going to paint the pretty ass picture for y'all just cuz, right? So again, please don't get defensive on this topic. I'll respect you more if you decide not to even hear it out, okay? I'm going to be straight up honest with you. So at the same time, you could be healing and still be real. But you can't be out here performing shit, you know what I'm saying, for the timeline and calling it truth. Now, I'm not here to name names, okay? I ain't gonna name drop. I'm here to name patterns. V, when you hear facade era, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The performance. People protecting the image more than they're protecting the truth. And it's not just about money and nothing like that. It's relationship, healing, friendship, basically everything.
Facts, facts.
And the part of that gets me is when people want sympathy for the struggle, but they need to look flawless online. So I kind of don't get that.
Yeah, it's kind of like I want you to pity me, but it's kind of like woohoo, but I don't want you to call me out on my shit at the
Exactly.
same time. So I feel you on that. Exactly what I'm feeling there. So, and we're gonna break it down in pieces. So it's not just a rant. Cause I don't want this to come off like we ranting. Real shit. Cause I know a lot of people are gonna feel this, a lot of people are not. A lot of people are gonna be offensive. A lot of people may take something from this and look in the mirror and be like, God damn, these motherfuckers called me out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, these are things that I have practiced that I'm still on a journey. I'm still practicing. That's why I said I'm not here to name names or throw shade at nobody or anything like that. And I know V probably feels the same way.
Yeah, no, I don't. None of that.
None of that. Like at the end of the day, we real people. You know what I'm saying? We real individuals. I have sympathy for people, but when something gets to a point, it's like it gets to a point, right? So what do you think people feel pressure to look perfect? Like, what do you feel like at this point in day and era? Why do people feel the need to be perfect online? What do you think that comes from? What is your thought on that? Why do people feel pressure to look perfect online?
I mean, everybody wants to make themselves look, better than the next person. They always want to be popping. Everybody wants to be popping.
Right.
Everybody wants to be in the latest news, all of that. So, in able to do that, you have to put yourself out there. Whether you live that lifestyle or you don't, you gotta make it believe. Believe
Believable.
people to
Right.
believable. For everybody, even yourself. You even lying to yourself because you start believing your own lie. Which is
Yeah,
even worse.
those are that's considered narcissistic
Yeah.
syndrome.
Online.
It
It's the
happens.
worst.
It happens.
So,
The crazy part is like for me is like seeing people and you know them in real life.
mhm.
Like you'll know them in real life. So it's not like you're not only painting yourself perfect for online, but you're forgetting that half of the people online on your social medias and all of that, you're forgetting that there's people that know you in real life that see you every day. You know what I'm saying? That see this. You could put on a tough role online and in these streets, guess what? You ain't about that life. Come on.
But I
You-
think also part of the reason why they probably do that too is because in real life, and it's kind of going hand in hand with that, is a lot of the people know that they're the actual people that actually see them every day, they don't support them online. And then the people that don't know them are the ones that support them the most. So which one you're gonna have to put a front for that's gonna be believable enough, that's gonna be valid online.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
You know?
My thing is everything comes to light. So as you continue to grow this lie or this lifestyle that you're wanting to build, or this tough girl, or we're in love, or my job, or whatever it is you're doing online to, let's just put it out there, like put a front, the facade era. That's why we're calling this the facade era because
Mhm.
at the end of the day, it's the obvious money facades. Some folks be rich in Wi-Fi and broke in real life. Always flexing, always posting like they up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, nigga. Like, you ain't up and you ain't stuck. I know you in real life. I seen you in these streets. I've seen you. You know what I'm saying? I've smelt you. Let's talk about that. Come on now. Behind closed doors, it's unstable. And again, I'm not knocking hard times. Everybody goes through our hard time. I've been through my hard times. On my own, raising my kids. I'm a single mom with 3. I mean, they're grown, you know what I'm saying? I've been there, but I've never been one to turn to social media to vomit. And I'm not talking junk on those that do that. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But it comes with a lot. So you got to be expecting the how I want to say the shit that's gonna come back with it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come back with some shit. The luggage is gonna be there. So again, I'm not knocking those hard times. I'm talking about the contradiction. Can I hold something? Emergencies. Then the very next post is like, don't ask me for nothing. Like, where we at? You got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And we all put what we want on it. At the end of the day, it's your profile, it's your social media. But
You
when
share
is
as
enough?
much as you want.
Right.
Because
You should.
share everything.
You shouldn't. But
well, people don't really even the ones we think are thin, they share everything. They really don't.
Right.
Because half of that stuff you can't share everything. Because nobody here could walk around saying that they have this perfect life, nothing is going on. Yeah, they live stable. Absolutely, there's many people that live good, stable, and everything. Because we got not the people that do live good, but there's always something, there is always something uncomfortable within. So not everybody lived that true 100%.
right, because I feel again, they probably living their true lives outside in real life, but online is my thing. It's like it contradicts all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about people as like really chasing when they do that? Like, what do you think they're chasing? What are they really chasing in perspective when they do that? Pride, attention, control. Where do you think they stand?
Honestly, it can be all of that, Some people don't know how to be honest without feeling ashamed.
True.
And so they overcompensate online, trying to use that, So, but the issue also is that the performance has consequences, and people start trusting the image instead of the actual person.
The actual person.
So,
right.
That also could be part of that too.
I could understand that. That's the point right there. It's not even the struggle that makes you look funny. It's the switching up. If you're in a season where you need help, stand in it. Don't turn your need into a storyline and then act brand new. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Like that's what I see a lot. And this has been a lot that I've seen this since social media has vamped up, where people are getting paid or people are sending people money.
Yes.
1 minute you need money, the next minute you don't. 1 minute you're good, next minute you're not. 1 minute I'm not a drama person, next thing you're addressing drama.
That's a social media tantrum.
I don't know what it is, but at the end of the day, I want to try to get in there and figure it out. And not even figure it out because I ain't stressing it. But at the end of the day, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, why you even watching that shit? I'm not. But it does come about my timeline, It could be people on my timeline, on Facebook. It could be on TikTok. It comes through my FYP, you know what I'm saying? It's everywhere, Or it could be somebody that I have talking to in real life that they have vomited their whole life to me. And then they're on social media or on these platforms fronting, putting on that facade, that fucking performance like a motherfucker's going for the Grammy. Like, come on, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Doesn't make sense.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's where I'm at. Now,
they own it too.
Right?
They own it. That's for sure.
What do you think as far as support versus enabling? When you have people that will support that behavior, where do you see the boundaries there? Like support versus enabling. How do you tell the difference?
Now, if they support any of that, me, honestly, I think those people, they benefit from something. They're just the same. Now, that's where the support comes from. And if we're going to talk about that situation.
Right.
And the enabling part is part of it too, because they're enabling each other.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I feel the same way in a sense.
But
I
like
feel
an
like they.
outsider, like a person, like that's my
Mhm.
friend or that's my cousin or that's somebody I know or childhood friend or whoever. Um, I'm not gonna support it, but I'm gonna tell them if it's somebody that I do truly they're part of my life and I really do have invested time, meaning friendship time with them.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be like, bitch, like what the fuck? I mean, it's your business, but at least said that because other than I know you, I know who you really are. I know you for 20 plus years, and you don't live like that.
Right.
Do it, get your money, do what you got to do, but that's the only thing. That's what I think.
Yeah, I just feel like support can also enable a person because there's some people that are supporting you
Right.
knowing the fucked up shit.
That's what I'm
knowing
saying.
the fucked up shit. That's where you're going with it. And I got that. So I agree with you on that. Like your support is also enabling that person to continue to do that. And then if you're supporting and enabling that person, what does that say? What does that mirror say about you?
You're
just the same. Right?
But then you're doing it for something because ain't nobody gonna do anything for nothing. It's like, okay, you wash my hand in here, I'll wash your hand here, or we do the same thing.
Right. And, so you feel like people are supporting this type of behavior because they feel that they're gonna get something out of it.
They
for the majority
something out of it,
Okay.
It could be anything. I mean, whatever is gonna
whatever
help
they're lacking of at the moment.
Yeah, it's gonna help them, So it's like they all make each other a whole one.
Right. No, I get that. So now the relationship facade. Let's take it there. Just so you guys know, if you're new here, me and V are a couple for 7 years. We've been engaged. We are the couple that we're taking our time. Do we see marriage? Yes, we do. I just kind of want to address that because a lot of people probably, 7 years. I've been engaged for 7 years. No, we haven't. Not engaged for 7 years. I feel marriage comes with my timeline, not somebody else's timeline. We are engaged. We are in love. We have our fucking bad moments. And yes, we go to sleep motherfucking mad at each other. Sometimes I'll fucking sleep in the couch. I'll go into my other room because we both got our own little private rooms. One is a studio, which we're in, and the other, which is her room primarily. She DJs. And the other room is my girly girl room where that's my closet, At the end of the day, we have enough space to give each other space. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to sit here and paint the perfect relationship, right? So it's not perfect, but it's perfect for us, obviously, if we're still here. Because I tell you a motherfucking thing, and I'm pretty sure she'll feel the same way. If we're not good all the way and we see that it's not worth it anymore, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And I know she would feel the same way. I'm not going to put words in her mouth. I'll let her put her input on that. But I want to gradually get into the facade of relationships. Do you want to add anything, babe, on our relationship to kind of where it didn't look like I was telling you what to say or how our shit is?
No, I don't got to address anything on that.
So you in agreement with what I said?
Yeah.
You feel the same way? Okay. It's nothing to address. I'm just saying, like, I don't want people to assume, Kat did all that. I know you don't care, my love.
Well, listen, we'll get married one day. And if we don't, we don't. It don't mean we're not together.
Right.
If you see me, you see her. If you see her, you see me. So it doesn't
right.
matter. So it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Fact. So let's carry on then. So the relationship facade. This one's pretty big. People will post like they in the healthiest, happiest love story, right? But behind the scenes, they're dragging their partner, downing them, disrespecting them, then turn around and post goals. That's not love, sweetie. That's not love. That's branding, I mean, if you want to be a brand, great. Listen, we always sponsoring Rebirth Entertainment. We always looking to sponsor shit. So why not, right? If that's what you want to do, put a facade on for your relationship. Meanwhile, you out here bashing your relationship. And I know this for a fact. I'm 48 years old. I'll be 49 this year, and throughout my life, I've been that friend. I don't know if it's because of my sign or the type of person I am. Because at the end of the day, I am a very welcoming person with boundaries. You know, if I never got an energy from you that made me feel like I don't want to talk to you and I don't want to give you that open space, because I've been so many people's therapist and I'm okay with it. I don't spread their business. I don't. What you talk to me about, I keep it. Now, me talking shit right here, hey, if the shoe fits, baby girl, I'm sorry, but this is my podcast where I'm going to put it out there. I'm not calling you out. I'm not talking shit about you or any of that. That's not what I'm doing. If the shoe fits, it fits. I'm not on that. What I'm saying is, and this might not even be directly to you, but it might fit somehow. And hey, the mirror's on you then, baby. Like, what I'm gonna do. So, yeah, branding. Let's get on that. B, talk to me. Oh, because you got that smile on your face.
What about
That little smile you got. What do you think people protect the relationship image more than they protect the relationship itself?
I mean, they want to win online. That's, part of that. And they have to, they choosing to actually they're being healthy. And if it's unfair for their partner, because now their partner does like the problem basically. When the public is actually, highlight the real out of it.
Yeah, like they only see what's real.
So they only see what's real.
Right. I get you. That's true, because they'll make a whole video, a reel, like these video reels out there, and it's all la la la.
Yeah,
But meanwhile, they in the back burner burning the fuck out of their partner.
Exactly.
She ain't shit. He ain't shit.
Yeah,
whatever
it's like
the
that.
case may be.
Yeah.
And I'll keep it real. Long relationships aren't sugar 24/7, as I said, So I could understand a person having to vent. I mean, we've had nights, like I said, we go to bed mad. They always, that saying, never go to bed mad. That was the first thing I used to hear my parents say.
That's what they used to say, but
at the end of the day, like, I feel like most of those older people, like our parents, are probably the most miserable in their relationships. Most of them, not all, but
they're
most.
still going to bed mad
And they
anyways.
still right.
They used to tell us not to go to bed.
Right.
Not go to bed mad. I'm going to bed mad. They going to bed mad almost every night.
But they want to preach. Like, don't preach if you're not doing that. Apply what you're preaching.
They will live in the front too.
Man, we come from the era. I felt like I had to talk about it because it gets to a point where it's too much, man. It's like, come on now, check yourself. Somebody got to check you. I'ma clock it. Listen, Kat's always gonna clock some shit. And if you don't like what I'm saying, oh well, clock, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Me and V has had real conversations, business conversations, real life relationship shit. She knows everything about me, and I know everything about her.
You do? I hope I told you everything.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I feel like know enough.
If I forgot, then
it is what it is.
I mean, that's when I'm dead already. You're like, oh my gosh, she forgot.
Really? See? You see that shit? That's crazy. But listen, hey, keep it a buck, baby. Let me get that. Let me get that.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'll dab you out with that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, at the end of the day, I don't care. It don't bother me. What she's done in her past doesn't affect me. Did she need to know my past? She didn't. But I feel like I wanted her to know my past because I don't want somebody to tell her about me. I want my girl to know all my shit, my dark side, my evil shit that I probably done in my past. And I say it's only evil because it's put out there like it's evil. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, we crucify for things that everybody does. At the end of the day, But what does real love look like behind closed doors? What do you think real love looks like behind closed doors? And I hope we get some responses after we put this out there. But what do you think real love looks like behind closed doors?
Being yourself. Being yourself to each other.
Okay.
Us,
Like as us.
Yeah.
Keeping the buck. I want to punch you in your damn head.
Yeah, like keeping it real. Like not, not to, of course, and everything that happens in your home stays in your home.
Right.
And being respectful to each other. I'd rather be respectful to my relationship
Mm-hmm.
than me putting a front and making it seem like it's all this. But then at home, I'm not respecting you. I'm talking
Right.
outside, I'm
Yeah.
talking to my friends about you, but not in a good way, in a shitty way.
And then you stay with me. That would be
And
fucked
then
up.
I'm with you, so then my friends are looking at me, that whatever. They won't even look, they won't even
At a
take
certain
it.
point, it's like, why are you downing the person?
They won't
that
even
you're
take it
with?
serious after a while because
Right.
it's like,
Who's gonna?
but I never been that person.
Me
But I had
neither.
friends like that. They'll
I
give them
have
the boo boo
too.
ha ha, and then after that, I'm like, okay, so you know what you gotta do.
Right. You done wasted your whole fucking.
You just vomited your whole relationship to me that I didn't need to know half of this. But okay, but you're still here. So what are we doing? Because now you're still here. Okay, you're gonna stay there. Then stay there. What do you want me to tell you?
I think that's
But
what
don't
bothers
keep
me the
coming
most.
to me.
Right.
Like just stay there. Like don't.
If
come
you're
and
gonna
ask
open
me.
up about your relationship to a friend or somebody, a confidant, somebody you feel comfortable
Especially when
with,
you're
right?
shitting on your own relationship.
And you're shitting on your relationship, right?
Because one
And
thing
that
is talking
friend,
about it, and
Right.
another thing is shitting on your relationship.
so your friend go ahead and console you, giving you some advice, hears you out for the X amount of time that they giving you. And
That you can't
for
take.
those people that hear this, I'm real crucial with my time. If you know, you know. I
A
don't
lot of
play with my
people
time.
are
And a lot of
nowadays,
people
though.
don't care. A lot of people is like, oh, money, money. Listen, don't play with my money. But you know what's more worth to me than money? My motherfucking time. My time is worth more than money for me. Okay?
Especially when it's about a relationship.
About anything. I don't get paid.
No,
I don't
no, but
care.
like-
But I feel what you
like
say,
that
but I don't even
relationship,
care,
like-
bro.
Now you got me thinking with you about something I don't even want to think about.
Right, but since
But
we,
I gotta be a
she's
friend.
keeping me in the subject, and I get it. I just be going far because
But
I
I
be
want to
getting
be
mad.
a friend. I want to be a friend.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hear you out. So I'm gonna sit through this again,
Mm-hmm.
and then I gotta sit through it again. Third
Right,
time.
nah, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna give you
And
maybe
then what are we
once or
doing?
twice. If the third time you come around with the same scenario and y'all still together, I'll tell you what, friend, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, and I'm gonna tell you, listen, that's when you're gonna see the switch up with me. You're gonna see me just kind of like, because now it's no more helping you. At that point, baby girl, like if you've
That's what-
opened up that much with me, you've opened up with other people, and they did the same thing with you. That's how I see it. So that's where I'm at with that. And I agree with you, babe. And we got a good ass tribe that they the same way, just like us. We're all similar. Their relationships, you know what I'm saying? They just like us. When we get together,
They live their
we're
true self.
counseling each other because we all have similarities, but we keep it
they
100
true to themselves.
Yeah.
And we see everybody in their own, okay, okay, I get you. But you can understand people. And that's
Right.
what they are. And that's
Right.
it. And work, those people I'm okay sitting with because it's never been about the same thing.
Right,
you know?
and even
We don't
it's not
claim
that.
it,
It's very it resonates with us because we also have the same little. It'll be communication, and not even communication. It'll be the perception, And some words that I use, V might not agree with, or she didn't. She just wants me to say it like her way, and that's been something. But at the end of the day, this ain't about us, but when it comes to relationships, and because we are in a relationship and we're comparing ourselves to that we feel like this is what real love looks like. I want to knock her out. She want to knock me out. But at the end of the day, we love the fuck out of each other. Like, that's my dog. That's my best friend. That's my everything. That's my confidant. She's the air that I breathe.
Really?
I got only one.
I feel like I had angels around me.
Whatever. Couple of butterflies, you little shit. Well, another big facade, let's stay here, is selective struggle. The selective struggle. The constant crisis storyline, but the behavior doesn't match the story. 1 minute it's, I can't function. The next minute it's full performance, like nothing ever happened. I'm not judging pain. I'm not judging anything again, and I'm not calling names out. But shit, pain is real. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about using struggle as a tool when it benefits your image. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Big difference.
V, how do you balance compassion with accountability when you notice patterns like that?
Well, compassion doesn't mean you ignore contradiction.
True.
You could care about somebody, of course, and still require honesty. And if someone's keep changing the stories back and forth, you don't have to, argue. You can just step back and protect your peace instead.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, you need to protect your peace.
You have to.
Whether you go against your partner or not within your own setting. But when you do this as a facade, that's when it becomes a problem, you know? You don't have to expose nobody, you know? Just move different. Some people want an audience, not growth. That's where I stand on that. You looking for audience, you're good for the likes, you're looking to get the followers, you know what I'm saying? You're looking to elevate in a manner that's not being true to yourself. And one thing that I can vouch for is is for you to evolve to your highest frequency is being real to yourself, living your truth, being true to yourself, being true to the truth. You know what I'm saying? Showing no wall, like this is who I am. Take me as I am. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all get with me. I'm that person. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit. If you're looking for that friend or somebody to be like, "Ay, bendito," nonstop, I'm not the friend for you. I'm the friend that if I see something is wrong, I'm gonna tell you because I'm passionate. If I consider you my friend, you're my friend. You know. Now, when is it mental health? And when is it manipulation? Where do you think that era comes into effect? Where it's either mental health or manipulation. When does that hit?
I mean, you mean like online itself?
Yeah, well, basically what we're doing here is kind of discussing how people have, say, for example, I'll give you a good example. Let's just say, for example, I myself go online because I feel this is and like I say it all the time, babe, I don't give a fuck what you say or anybody thinks. I'm going to post what I want. I've gotten people call me out of the blue or just inbox me, DM me, text me for a post that I post because for them it's out my norm, right?
So there's something wrong with you.
Right, they feel something's wrong with me or whatever because it's not my norm. But I try to, and these are people that possibly don't know me. Like for this happened not too long ago. I got a phone call or I got a DM on the same matter. I put a post out there and people were like, "Are you okay?" And all this stuff. I wasn't looking for that. That post was actually a chain post. And at the end of the day, I resonated with that post, so I decided to do the chain. And people were concerned, At the end of the day, if you gotta hit me up to check on me for that because of a post, that says a lot about you to me. Because one or two things. Either you're just wanting to be nosy and know what it is, especially if you're somebody that don't even hit me up like that. That shit is crazy to me.
Yeah,
that to me is crazy. Like at the end of the day, if you want to know Kat, you want to be around Kat, you want to, whatever, you have a relationship with Kat, you could. I'm not that friend you need to hit up every day. But if you gonna out the blue, it's been like what 6-7 months, and then you hit me up because you saw a post. To me, that's a little. I stray away from things like that. But I typically post what the fuck I want. I'm not addressing nobody. I listen. We get paid to post stuff, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm about my dollar. Fuck it. If y'all want to
Pause
holler.
for that.
So I'll be crazy with my shit. I'll be all over it. Just like my content on TikTok. I'm spiritual. I'm gangster. I like to lip sync. I like to perform. I do a little bit of everything. That's on all my social platforms. And I also use my social platforms to promote my own business and support those that support me. Truly support me. Because energy speaks, baby. Energy speaks. You could be supporting me one day and talking shit at the next table about me. And guess what? I feel it. I smell it. I see it. Anywho. Oh. But, you know, yeah, a little bit. Because this topic means a lot to me. And I feel like when it comes to mental and manipulation, sometimes it could be a mental disorder or something mentally, because I don't play with mental health either, because it's very important.
People that will use that in their advantage. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what that question is.
That manipulation
so you can't really tell.
So you think I'm always, and you feel ooh, because I feel bad because you gave me, I felt bad for you. So now you start manipulating those people by using your own, situation,
right,
for your advantage, which to me,
which is sad. To me, it saddens me because there's really people out there that have mental illnesses that may look to social media to vent or to whatever, right?
And then you got people,
and then you have people that use it to their advantage about their mental health. And use it to the point where they start manipulating people to either send them stuff, feel bad for them, cater to them, befriend them. At the same time, I look upon those people and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you see the pattern here. So again, calling out the person that's enabling, that's kind of going under that, and you're enabling the enabler. The supporters enabling the mental abuse and the manipulation. Right. It benefits everybody. That's where we see it at. That's where we at.
If you're okay with that, that's crazy to me.
Right. If you are okay with that, that makes you should check yourself. You should check yourself. Look in the mirror. Please go get the fuck up right now and look in the mirror. That's what I say to you. If this resonated with you right there or any of it so far, go in the mirror and stand there the rest of the time while you hear this shit. Again, while you hear this shit.
Change. You always could change.
Right. Now, let's talk about social circles. People will act like they're surrounded by love, support, and friends. But in real life, it's messy, backbiting, and competitive. Some folks collect people like accessories and call it community. You know what I'm saying? They got their little, they want to have a tribe. They want their own tribe. They want their own little circle. They fiend so much for that they will create and put together things to make them look like they're like, this is what it is. They got this. And in reality, may not. So V, what does real community look like to you?
Well, real community is consistent, and it's not just showing up. When there's a camera around, that's the only time you come around. It's honesty, accountability, and basically support that isn't performative. That's basically
right. Shit. It's like popularity versus support. You know what I'm saying? Popularity versus support. Like, what's a red flag in friendships? When do you say this person is looking for that? They're using me. They're using me. When does that person look at themselves in the mirror and decide, okay, enough's enough? Or again, are you that person that are very equal parts of that same person that's doing this, that you can sit there with that person, enable that person, support that person?
Because they're going to support you back.
Because they're supporting you. So it's a win-win for both of you. It's a behavior thing.
You used to support.
How do we move when you clock fake support though? I mean, how do you clock it? I know how I move, but I want to know how you, V. How do you when you notice that you're getting fake support or anything, when you notice something from people in general, it don't matter who it is, family, any shit, let's put it like that, shit, which could be friendship, your love life ship, anything. When you're not getting the support or whatever you need, when you clock that fake support, how do you move?
I stray away from stuff like that because another one other thing is that it's like a one-sided support. So I'm here willing to do, help, show you, do this for you, throw you this, throw you that, and then the support back is never there. It's never there.
Right.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but no, I'm not gonna do it. It's like a fake, which I
Right.
don't expect anything until things are happening.
Right.
But
So you feel like society, or at this point in your age of life and with the experiences, you know how to call it right there, and you just shut down. You don't even.
yeah, like I give you the opportunity because I can't go with the first thing. But I give the opportunity to the person. But how much opportunity do you give somebody? I'm not somebody to keep up with that.
Yeah, because now it falls into the opportunist
Yeah,
facade.
like for what?
At the end of the day, I think that just labeled it right there.
I don't even finish it, nothing. I just don't talk about it. They never gonna talk about it because at the end of the day, I didn't do nothing. You the one who have to sit with that. So I don't have to address anything. That's why I don't address options.
Right. I've learned that. I used to address things when I noticed things. I had to go through the struggle,
People don't care.
My team, my partner, my business associates, most of them have seen, the passion I have, because, when one person builds this facade about you in general, they now ponder that about to others, right? And now they all click up, and then it's like, oh, let's go be opportunists and fake support for one another, and let's talk at our table about that person, right? And I'm the type of person that can actually see, feel all of that. And I've had that around my life. I've had that, right, babe? Like, you've taught me, my tribe has taught me, uh, Angie BU has told me. Like, I have a lot of people in my life that are on a spiritual journey. Not only spiritual, but they're very inclined and they feel the same things I do as a empath. I can, before you even open your mouth, I already know your intentions. I already know what you come with. I give you the opportunity to show me different than what I see or feel in a certain timeline. If that doesn't, uh, um, how I want to say, fix the foundation of the lumpiness that I'm feeling already or know about you so far, just from your energy and what I felt, um, then I start pushing away. I don't want to be around you and stuff like that. So that's how I now handle it. And I try not to bring light to that. But I also started my own podcast, so I'm here to talk shit. And so this is where I could, kind of address little things that maybe trigger me, or that I could possibly help somebody understand where they lacking of, where they need to grow at. I'm hoping that this doesn't affect you to the point where you take it to heart and you don't like me because you think I was pointing a finger at you, or we were pointing a finger at you, because we weren't. Like I said, I've lived everywhere. I'm 48. V's up there herself. She's 46. And we've lived life. We've been in partnerships. We have family and we have friends. All of us experience different things at different times. And this was a topic that needed to be addressed for me. And I asked her to join me on this because we talk about it a lot, because the growth that I've had on it. Now, so the theme is simple. Stop performing for the Joneses and start living in truth. It will bring you to your highest frequency. If you want to vibrate higher, you have to be true. You have to go through your journey. You have to put in the work. You can be private without being fake. You can be struggling without being manipulative. You know what I'm saying? You can be healing without selling a story. Keep it true. You know what I'm saying? If you are a content creator, and in this day and era, that's where we all are. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're making money off of it, whether you're making chump change, maybe you're not making no money, but you want to make a difference. I fit that right there. I'm that umbrella. I do make a little chump change off of doing this type of content. My posts, what I do everything with intent on all my social platforms. Um, and I'm not faking shit. I'm telling you, I'm not faking nothing. I'm giving you raw, uncut cat. This is what KATZ Flow is about. And I just want y'all to know, like, I'm still healing. I'm still on my journey. And those that I keep close to me, if they not on the same line or we're not aligned, put it like that. If they're not in my alignment line, they're not on the line, if that makes sense. So I just clocked that. But V, what's the takeaway you want people to leave with tonight?
Alignment. If your life is messy, of course, let it be messy. It's okay. Be honest about it, you know. And you don't have to be honest, you don't gotta tell everybody, you know, how your life is messy, but let it be, you know, be honest about things. The performance is that shit is exhausting after a while. And it's always cracks eventually. Think about that.
I felt that. Oh, your face says it all. Your energy just made me feel warm and but listen, sooner or later, the truth always shows. Light always is gonna expose what's hidden. I always tell people, and I'm gonna keep telling people, I walk with light. I accept my darkness. I apply that to everything that I do. And so with that being said, light will always expose what's hidden and what's in the dark. Eventually, it gets brought to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it hit, sit with it. That might be your growth knocking. Knock, knock, bitch. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us tonight. This is KATZ Flow, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. I love you guys. Stay humble, stay blessed, drink y'all water, mind y'all business, stay in your lane. And if you want to be aligned with me, get on this level, bruh.
Let's go. Let's go.